My beloved child, there is something I need you to understand. It may be difficult at first, but I ask you to listen with your heart. What I share is not to weaken your faith but to open your eyes to a deeper truth. You have always believed that I control everything, your every breath, every step, and every moment of your life. You have trusted that nothing happens outside my will. But today, I want to reveal something that may challenge your understanding. You might ask, Lord, how can this be if you are God? How can you lack control? Have you ever found yourself in a moment so dark, so painful, that you felt as if I had stepped away? Have you cried out for help only to hear silence? Have you faced a burden so heavy that you wondered if I had abandoned you? Listen closely, my beloved. What I am telling you is not meant to shake you but to prepare you. My ways are higher than yours, beyond what you can grasp. As it is written, for my thoughts are not your thoughts, neither are your ways my ways, says the Lord. Isaiah 55:8. What feels like my absence is not abandonment. What seems like silence is not me ignoring you. I am working in ways you cannot yet comprehend. Trust me, even when it is hard to understand, because I am leading you towards something greater than you can imagine. I know the questions stirring in your heart. Perhaps you wonder, if you are God, why does it seem like you have given up control? Who is guiding my life now? I knew you would ask these things, and I have heard them before you even spoke them. Now, I will answer. I have placed you in the hands of the divine souls watching over you. Do not be afraid. They are not your enemies. They are here to guide, test, and prepare you for what is to come. You are not abandoned, you are being entrusted. This is not because you have done something wrong. Do not let doubt deceive you. This is not punishment but preparation. The road ahead requires strength you do not yet have and faith that must be refined. It will not be easy. There will be moments when you ask, why does this feel like suffering? Why do I have to endure this pain, this silence, this uncertainty? I hear your cries, but you must understand what seems like loss is actually the foundation of something new. You are not being torn down, you are being built up. I am not punishing you, I am positioning you. Just as a loving father disciplines his child to help them grow, I am refining you. For the Lord disciplines the one he loves and chastises every son whom he receives. Hebrews 12:6. Trust me, even when it hurts. One day, this season will become your testimony. The strength and faith that emerge from these trials will carry you into your destiny. Though it may seem difficult, know that I am with you every step of the way. I am not far. I am shaping you into the person you were always meant to be. Move forward with courage, for what awaits you is worth the struggle. The days ahead may feel uncertain. You will face trials that challenge your heart, silences that test your faith, and moments that shake your spirit. There will be times when nothing makes sense. When you pray, it may seem as if your words vanish into the air unanswered. You may cry out, God, where are you? Have you left me? But listen, my child, I am closer than ever before. Though you may not see me, I am walking beside you through it all. You may not understand why you must endure this fire, this uncertainty, this pain. But trust me, my beloved, I am refining you. Stay strong, for I am always with you. Think of gold, my child. It does not shine until it has been refined by fire. A sword does not gain its strength until it has been forged in the heat. A clay vessel cannot fulfill its purpose until it has been shaped and hardened. In the same way, you must be tested, molded, and prepared for what awaits you. That is why I have placed people in your life who understand the weight of your calling. They will help shape you for the greatness I have planned for you. It may feel as if you have lost control, but you are not lost. You are in the hands of those who will guide you. Do you remember Joseph? He was betrayed, abandoned, sold into slavery, and thrown into prison. To the world, it seemed as though I had forgotten him. But each trial he faced was not a step backward, it was a step toward his destiny. Every hardship refined him, preparing him for the responsibility he would one day carry. He had to be tested before he could be trusted. And so must you. The pain you feel now is not meant to destroy you, it is meant to transform you. What seems like breaking is actually refining. What feels like loss is truly preparation. The blessing I have for you cannot yet be placed in your hands, for you must be sharpened, stretched, and strengthened. Do not resist the process. Do not fear the fire. I see the weight you carry, the exhaustion that grips your soul. There are moments when you feel too weak to keep going, moments when the burden seems too much to bear. But this season will not last forever. The hardship will pass. What you endure now is not to harm you but to make you ready. The blessing I have prepared is great, but it requires preparation. I will not give it to you before you are ready to receive it. Strength must be built, endurance must be developed, and faith must be refined. If you resist, you may delay the breakthrough already written for you. Think of the butterfly, my child. Have you ever watched it struggle to free itself from its cocoon? If someone were to cut it open too soon, it would never fly. Its struggle is not a curse, it is its preparation. The battle it faces strengthens its wings. And so it is with you. If you try to escape the season too soon, you will not be strong enough for what comes next. Do not rush the process. Do not fear the waiting. You do not need to see the whole picture right now. Just trust me enough to take the next step, for we walk by faith, not by sight. 2 Corinthians 5:7. Hold on, my child, for soon you will soar. But before you take another step, understand this final truth. What happens next will not be determined by your circumstances or the trials ahead. It will be shaped by how you respond to them. This, more than anything, will decide whether you rise into the blessing I have prepared for you or turn away from it. I will not force you to move forward. I will not drag you into your destiny against your will. When the silence is loud and the road ahead is uncertain, will you trust me when the struggle feels overwhelming? Will you hold on to my promises, even when it seems like I have let go? Or will you believe the lie that I have abandoned you? Your choice will shape your future. Trust in me, and you will see my promises unfold. Hold on, even when it feels impossible. You are closer than you realize. I have sent my divine ones to walk beside you to guide, protect, and prepare you for what lies ahead. But I will never force you. If you resist, you will remain where you are. If you surrender and trust, you will step into everything I have promised. The choice is in your hands. Be strong, my child. Keep moving forward, no matter how difficult the road may seem. The reward will far outweigh the struggle. The blessing is nearer than you think. Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid or discouraged by what is ahead, for the Lord your God goes with you. He will never leave you or forsake you. Deuteronomy 31:6. The time of preparation has begun, my child. A choice stands before you. Will you trust me? Hear this: you are worthy of the beautiful things that are coming. You were not created for endless struggle, for suffering without purpose, or for an empty existence. You were made for joy. You were designed for abundance. I formed you to walk in the fullness of my blessings. Every blessing coming your way is not by chance or luck. It is yours because I have prepared it for you. I have seen your tears, felt your struggles, and witnessed your sacrifice. I have not forgotten you. The decision you made to invest in yourself, to grow, to heal, to step into the person I created you to be was not in vain. It was the right choice. You chose to rise when life tried to hold you down. You chose to believe in the future I planned for you, even when you could not see it. Because of that, everything is shifting. The doors you have been waiting for are opening. The blessings I set aside for you are now within reach. Walk forward with confidence. You are worthy of every good thing that is unfolding before you. Trust in me, my child. Everything I have planned is already on its way. Keep believing, keep moving forward, and know that your blessings are near. At the end of the day, life is not measured by what you collect, the titles you achieve, or the praise of others. Life is measured by love. It is found in the moments shared with those who bring joy to your heart, who remind you that you are never alone. It is about the dreams I placed within you, dreams meant to be followed, lived, and fulfilled. These desires were not random, they are part of your purpose. When you pursue the passions I have given you, you are not just existing, you are thriving. But more than anything, life is about learning to love yourself the way I love you. To see yourself through my eyes, to embrace who you are, to step boldly into the person I always intended you to be. Love gives life its meaning. Love turns ordinary moments into extraordinary ones. It is what makes your journey beautiful, what makes your soul come alive. Love is what makes your life eternal. So do not chase what fades, my child. Walk in love, and your life will be full of purpose. I see the weight you are carrying. I know the battles that rage in your mind, the worries that press upon your heart, the moments when everything feels like too much. Right now, it may seem as though chaos is all around you, as if the waves of life are rising higher, threatening to pull you under. But hear me clearly, do not be afraid. Breathe. Be still. Not every battle needs your reaction. Not every storm is meant to destroy you. Some storms come only to clear the way ahead. Do not assume the worst. Do not let fear write the ending of your story before it has even been told. I am still writing. I am still working behind the scenes. I am still answering your prayers. There is no need to fight for control over what you cannot change. Focus on what is within your reach, and trust me with the rest. You are not alone in this. Let the storm pass. Let the wind settle. When the time is right, you will look up and see the beautiful path I have been preparing for you. Your prayers have not been forgotten. They are being answered even now. Believe, my child. The rainbow is already forming, hidden behind the clouds. Now listen closely. The past is finished. The pain that haunted you, the regrets that whispered lies into your ears, the burdens you carried for far too long, they have no hold on you anymore. I am breaking every chain that has restrained you. I am lifting the weight that has crushed your spirit. I am silencing the voices that told you that you were not enough. The guilt is gone. The shame is erased. The condemnation has no claim over you. Can you see it? I am making all things new. This is not just another day, this is a divine reset. The things that once held you back, the fears that kept you small, the walls that seemed impossible to break, those barriers are falling now. You are stepping into a new season of breakthrough. New levels of favor, new depths of my glory await you. What was meant to destroy you has only prepared you. What tried to break you has only made you stronger. Rise now, my child. Walk forward with your head held high. Your past does not define you. Your future is waiting. I am walking beside you every step of the way. You are not what you have been through. You are who I have created you to be. Keep moving forward with confidence, for the best is yet to come. Amen. If you'd like to show your support, you can give super thanks up to $20.